Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another tutorial here on the Art Lucas channel. Today I'll show you step by step how to draw Sonic, so join me. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and let's get to the video. Have you ever imagined being able to draw your favorite anime and manga characters? If so, I want to introduce you to our drawing and painting courses, where I'll reveal the biggest secrets behind a good drawing. You will learn techniques to become a complete artist, and the coolest part is that you don't need to have the so-called natural talent to draw. I started making this tutorial but got interrupted, and since I had just started working on it here, it ended up leaving this little mark here. I'm not going to ruin the sheet just because I had to restart the video. Let's begin. On the left side, in the top square, we're going to start drawing Sonic's face, and we start with the eye, okay? Which is what I had already started doing. Go up there, come back down here, come back. And then go back up there, which is where I had done it. Look, now we do everything again. Look, go down there. See, it gets close to the line, but it doesn't touch it. Okay, and if you see, it started to close here again. Now we're going to make his own face here. So look, I'm going to make kind of a crescent here. Look, so you can see right here. A crescent, then it keeps going, look. And here it continues. And it comes here, look, it even reaches our line here, and it doesn't leave it. It keeps going on our line. All right, well, now we're going to make his nose. All right, you can go ahead and make the mouth here, look. And the eye, make the eye here. Make a little circle inside here. And the other eye here, look. I'll erase a little bit here just to make it neater. And make the little circle too. All right, we did these parts. Now I'm going to make his little ear here. Look, make the ear, all right? Inside here, make a triangle with rounded corners. Make the eyebrow here, and here too, the eyebrow. Look, but here it comes close to the eye. Okay, and from here up is already part of his spikes, right? Here, another ear. Okay, guys, yeah, he comes here, right? Look. Here. And the third one, it comes up to here. Look. All right, okay, guys. Now we'll start making his body. All right, and it's really easy to do. Look, down here at the bottom, we're gonna make a circle. See? We made a circle here. We've already done it, right? Let's make his belly. We'll finish here first and then the rest. Look, so right here, see? Stuck to itself. His own belly. Here we're going to draw a line, and here, see, it turns. All right, look, right here. And we did it here. His arm. Now we're going to make the hand. Look, to make the hand, it's easy. Look, I'll make the wrist here first. All right, now we're really going to start making his hand. Look, and then we start here. Look. Remember that in my drawing course, I teach you how to draw hands without using sketches freehand. Look, let's go. Here, let me see the hand. His finger comes up to here, very close, look. He's gonna have it here, look. So we end up erasing a little bit here. Look. Look. One, two, four. Counting the fingers. That's right, guys. It's better to count than overdo it, right? Look. All right, so I erased over there and we did the rest of his little hand here. It turned out pretty cool, right? And it's really easy. Remember that in the course, I teach you how to draw much more detailed hands than a hand like this, like Sonic's. Look, this is gonna come here. And perfect. Let's make another hand since we're making hands. It's here, look, he's got his arm on his waist. Look, make his little arm. Made the arm. Now we're going to make the wrist, actually not the fist, the wrist, right? Look. It's really big, okay? See? And now his hand is here, see? So it's really easy to do. Look. We come here, right? Do this here, make a little arm here, and now it's done. See? Here's the finger, so 2, 3, 4, and the wrist that's going to be here. Okay, when we finish up the rest here, it will close up our drawing. Look. Look, his leg. He will have his leg crossed. So here from his little elbow, we pull the rest, more or less. And his other leg, look, it comes here. Thicker than the other one, so I'm going to make it a bit thinner, so it won't be so much thicker than the other. Look, we finished here the crossed little leg. We're going to make his tail here, look, and now see, his hand matches better now. Now I'm going to undo it, just so I can finish this part 100%. So look, I'm going to move my lines a little over there, see? Because then it will close. Alright guys, we do this here. Now we just need to finish, right? His foot, so it's pretty easy too. Look, I'm going to do it here, look. This one I'm making is the shoe for this foot. I did it kind of messy, right? But when I do the final version, I'll do it properly. I can even erase a little bit here to do it. Almost a bit neater now, so it doesn't look so scribbled, the sketch, right? Even so, it should still look a little scribbled, but that's just how it is. When it's time for the outline, I go and make it much neater. So now I'm going to do his other foot, which would be this one. Look, so I pull here. Look, I pull here. Now I just have to finish the rest of his little foot here. Look. And that white stripe, which is this one here, is going right here. And that's it, guys. Let's see if I didn't forget anything. Belly, mouth, nose, correct.
Drawing finished.
Now I'll trace it clean by scribbling on the back of my sheet, placing it over another sheet and outlining as I want. Alright, let's go. Remember, I also teach this in the drawing course. And that's it, guys. Finishing up our outline here, we're going to start coloring our dear Sonic. We'll start with the skin tones, which are basically burgundy, pink, light, and sand. So that's the sequence I'm using. I make the first shadow with burgundy, then I go over it with light pink, and then I use the sand color. Finishing up everything else, including over the shadow areas. So you apply it on the cheek, on the belly, on the arms, and here near his ear. Then I used a little bit of eraser and white pencil to create a shine effect. And I already started on the lighter parts, which are the hand and the part of the feet, there, the wrist, so that's it. I'm going to do it here with gray, bluish blue and a little bit of white. And I did it everywhere, see, on the hands and there, near the feet. Well, now it's Sonic's part, right? For his body, which is blue. we're going to use 3 shades of blue. Remember, you can use just 2 if you want. If you don't have 3, just use 2 shades. So you have 1 lighter, 1 medium, and 1 darker shade, and then you alternate with a darker shadow. Then use a pencil that's a little lighter. And finally the light blue on all the remaining area that's left in blue. So you keep applying this same sequence throughout the whole drawing: dark blue, medium blue, and light blue. If you don't have 3 shades of blue, just use light blue and dark blue. And then you'll have to use and really take advantage of the gradient to make this drawing look really cool. And then that's basically his whole body. Using this same technique and the same color sequence to shade this really cool shade of blue, I colored the eyes and nose black, and all that's left is to color his foot red. So I made a shadow with black, then I took dark red and went over the black, and the rest is just with regular red. And we finished our drawing. Look how our Sonic turned out. Personally, I love this drawing, so that's it. And see you in our next video. Bye bye.